Good evening. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Touch Gloves Boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. Yo. It's good.
Yo, what you saying, cuz, man? What you saying?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. A lot has been going on in boxing, so I'm just always happy, joyful joy.
Trust me. Obviously, it's been a great weekend for you personally, man, because you obviously went to an event, man. So look, before we get into that, I just want to know how have you been? Like, how's your weekend been in general before we get cracking, man?
All good. I mean, first of all, I want to big up Hennessy for hooking me up with the free tickets. I went
Boop,
to
boop,
watch
boop.
Isaac Chamberlain, the Congolese brother. You know,
Big
he
up.
big up. He
Mm.
beat Dylan Prozovic in round one. So he's now the IBO Intercontinental champion. So hopefully he should be challenging Jack for the IBO world title.
Yeah, that's gonna be massive. And look, big up Isaac Chamberlain as well, Congolese brother. Does the job. And look, man, I'm excited for him, man, because a a lot of people said that after the Lawrence Okoli fight that he's gone, he's finished, but he's obviously come back and he's rebuilding himself. And I hope that he gets that one step closer to that title shot, of course, man. But
Of course.
yeah, but what is that sort of the pathway for him next? Like, obviously, you did mention that potentially he's going to be in line for mandatory, but um, what do you see happening for him, especially in 2022?
I can see him challenging for a world title, and you know, if he wins a world title, perhaps later on in 2022, he can have a rematch with Lawrence Okoli.
Ooh, boy, that'll be mad. That'll be
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, because I mean,
Where you having that? Where's the location going to be for that fight? If he was
I,
obviously managing both of them, man,
um, I would say O2 Arena again. Run it back. You know,
run it back.
2018. That's where they had it in February. So I say run it back again. You know, I
Mm,
think he's only taken one L in his career.
mm.
Do you know what I mean? So I believe he will become a world champion. You know, I'm rooting for the Congolese. You know,
Cool, man. Big up
I'm
them.
rooting
Big
for them.
up. Big
Yeah.
up. Big up. Big up.
I mean, like, because a lot of people are comparing Isaac Chamberlain and Lawrence Okoli because the person who he beat, Lawrence Okoli, fought him in September. I
Yeah,
can't remember which round he stopped him, but Chamberlain stopped him in round one.
boy.
I'm telling you, listen, this is a message for
Mm,
Isaac Chamberlain, his
yep.
fans.
Boom.
Azoya,
Cheers.
Ago's the last champion. Azoya,
Woo.
he's winning. Big up,
Coming for the
he's winning.
title, man. He's coming for that title. Big up, man. Big up my Congolese brother as well, man. Big up. And look, you obviously went to the fight personally.
Mm.
You went to the, you obviously witnessed the event, the atmosphere. Like, look, just tell me your thoughts about like how the atmosphere was, and
Do you
you
know what?
know,
It was
obviously
nice.
big up
It was
Hennessy as
nice.
well, man.
Yeah, of course. It was nice. You know, live on Channel 5. Not me per se, but just being there. No, it was really nice. You know, you had a lot of people there. You know, you had the likes of Dr. Tunde, Mr. Fearon, even the guy from Cheeky Sports, Joey, Dean White,
Jeez, big up
Freezy.
my guy Joe, man. Joe, big up, big up. If you're ever watching this, my brother, big up. Love what you're doing with Cheeky Sport and also with Vibe with Five as well, man. He's doing big things with Steve and Rio Ferdinand, the legend as well, man. So big up, big up, big up.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
you had all them cats there. So no, it was a good experience, you know. But yeah, that round one stoppage, it was too quick. It was too fast.
Like
Yeah,
what?
it was easy. It was easy. Like I said, man.
Easy money.
Like I said, I want him to win a belt,
Mm.
fight a Coley, and then we shall see.
Ooh, that would be a big fight, him and Coley, man,
Of
because
course.
they've got a rivalry it's been
Mm.
going on for quite some time, of course.
Hmm.
And obviously, Okoli was victorious in their first bout. And a lot of people like myself would love to see that fight run back again at the O2. I think the O2 is just the perfect venue for just these grudge matches. Do you know what I mean? Just up close and personal. It's not the sort of biggest arena in terms of the venue itself, but it feels very enclosed, and I feel like I'm close to the ring whenever we're at the O2, of course, man. So look, man, big up, big up, big up, big up. Obviously, before we run through our first topic, I just want to run through our first comment, of course. Oh my gosh, man, we got a big comment. Big comment. bit of a surprise here. Bit of a surprise here from obviously we got your wife here, Talisa. Big up, big up, big up, big up Tilly, man. Absolutely love her, man. So she's obviously saying, what do you think of Ben and AB fighting? Obviously, we're gonna cover that in the later episode. But what's your thoughts? Just very quickly on
we'll
that.
cover that later on, man.
We'll cover that
later on.
But big up to Lisa, man. Thank you so much for tuning into the show, of course, and supporting your one and only Mr. Sports Entertainment. I don't need to brag anymore. Like he's obviously doing his thing, man. So, cuz, let me run through this thing quickly. Man, like Lomachenko.
Listen.
What you saying?
Lomachenko is back, bro. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I was the first to say, bro, like, let the young cats do their thing. But he's hungry, man. He's hungry. I watched the fight, bro. I had to watch it again. So round 2, he knocked down Richard Comey.
Yeah.
And then
brother as well, man. Big up, man.
Chalet, big up, man.
Chalet, big up.
So then round, was it? I think it was round 7 or 9. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Bruv, again, another left hook, rocked him, dropped, boom, and like, I don't know. The disrespect, yeah. Imagine Luma knocks him down, yeah. He's telling his corner, bro, tell him just to stop the fight.
Trust me, yo, hey, that was savage. That was just savage. Like,
listen, look. We I know Lomachenko, he's pound for pound. If because I know thingy beat him, what's his name? Timo Lopez.
Yeah.
I would like to see them two fight again. I know there's no belt involved, but because Jim was saying that the only way my man won because he already had a shoulder injury, so I want him just to rerun it again. But bro, he's back. He's targeting Kambosos, bro. Like, jeez, bro.
He's going for heat right now,
bro. He's looking to regain all his belts back. So,
he's looking. You know what? He's sorry to cut you off, cuz, man, but he's looking to get his belts back plus that extra one. Do you know what I mean? Because remember, it looks like the next fight potentially, hopefully, could be the undisputed fight. And the winner could potentially fight Loma or Tank. Like, it's just division mad right now.
It's a mad division, but if I'm honest with you, I don't know because come back. I won't say his name now. No, not Comey. Combasis. The current.
You mean Kambosos?
Kambosos, that's it. The current champion now.
Yeah.
He's running the shots, so in theory, he can choose who to fight. He doesn't have to fight Haney next. Somebody asked me, who should Kambosos fight? I said, it will make sense if you fought Haney, then hopefully have a undisputed champion.
Yeah,
but then someone said him fighting Tank will be more money that he's ever made in his career.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
And then obviously you got Luma back in the mix. It's just like, do you really want to risk it? Because just imagine Luma comes back and then beats you again.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
okay. Put it this way.
It's looking mad, the division, but go on, what are you saying?
If you was Luma's advisor, who would you suggest that he should fight next?
What, Lomachenko?
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? It's crazy because obviously we've done podcasts on specifically the lightweight division, and it's looking crazy. And there's a reason why we called it the lightweight madness, because you've got Tank, you've got Kambosos Jr., you've got Haney. Teofimo obviously is moving up, but he's technically still a lightweight fighter right now. There's guys in the division. Do you know what I mean? And for Loma, I think the next step will be Cambosis Jr. In my opinion, if I was his advisor, I would say, look, go to Cambosis Jr.'s team and give him a deal that they can't refuse, so you can get that fight. Because at the end of the day, if he wins that, that's his belts back, and in a way, he's right some of his wrongs that he made when he lost, obviously, to team of Teofimo Lopez. So, if I was to advise him, I would say, look, go for that Cambosis Jr. fight at the end of the day. Or Haney's out there as well. But for me, they're gonna stay away of Tank.
Do you know what? I would, if I was his advisor, I would probably challenge Haney next. My reasons why I say this is because when Luma was the champ, Haney was calling him out. Do you know what I mean? But Eddie didn't want Haney to fight Luma because he thought it was too early for him. But I think it will be a good time to fight now. And I want Tank to fight Cambosis. I don't know. It's going to be explosive. Yeah. I called it. Yeah.
That's a ferocious fight, man. I'm not gonna lie, because they're both beasts.
Yeah. I mean, look. I don't know. For me, it just makes sense, but I don't know. But okay, do you think Luma can become 2 times champion again?
Wow, you know what? We touched up on this, I think, last week on a few pods, and you asked me the same question, and I said that no, but
judging on yesterday's performance, that's what I'm saying.
He's a different guy now, man. He looks like he's thought about everything that's happened in the past. He's rectified his wrongs, and now he's at a stage now where he's on savage mode, man. He just wants his belts back. And a guy that wants their belts back is a difficult opponent to fight, man. Yeah, I think he can. I think he can. But the maddest thing is, you look at the division, the lightweight division, it's crazy. It's crazy. When you've got Cambosis Jr., when you've got Tank, when you've got obviously Teofimo Lopez is still an option there. You've got Lomachenko, you've got Haney, you've got Ryan Garcia. Do you know what I mean? You've got Shakur. You got Shakur Stevenson potentially, who's could be. This division is mad. That's why we called it madness, because there's so many potential fights that we could potentially see in this lightweight division, and I would love to see an undisputed champion for this division, man. Definitely,
it'll happen. It'll happen.
I would love to see it, man.
22, man. It's gonna be a tremendous year.
Yeah,
especially for boxing and everyone. Do you know what I mean? It will happen. It will happen.
Definitely. Yo, you know what? We have to go to the next topic. And look, before I go into the next topic, man, I got to big it up in this way, man. Obviously, the way you describe this person, how do you describe this person? Like, you know exactly who I'm talking about. South London, Brixton.
Listen.
What do you call him?
He's the can man. Anyone can get it.
Jeez.
The Body Snatcher, aka Mr. Brixton, aka Dillian White, aka DW.
Big up the Body Snatcher, of course, man.
AKA the Yard Man. Yeah, man.
Exactly. Obviously, during the week, we obviously got some news about the WBC ordering Tyson Fury's team to make that fight happen in terms of the negotiations to get that going. You've obviously been doing some, hardcore research about the situation, and look, for our viewers, just give us an understanding of what's going on in terms of the negotiations.
So, my understanding is that Fury's got 30 days, under 30 days now to negotiate. But rumors are saying Bob Arum, Top Rank, was saying, they want to give Dillian 20%. They have 80%. But Eddie Hearn's saying, nah, that's a bit unfair because, this is Dillian White. Eddie's saying 55-45%. If not, it goes to purse bid. But I believe, they put it this way. I know the biggest fight for Fury should have been AJ, but obviously he's got business to handle at the moment. But Dillian White is another big opponent for Fury, to do like Old Trafford or even O2 Arena.
Boy, you know, like I would, me personally, obviously as a United fan, I
Mm,
would absolutely love to see Dylan White versus Tyson Fury at Old Trafford. I know that will create some noise, of course.
mm,
We don't know if that would is that's an option, but
mm, mm,
if Tyson Fury is a Manchester United fan, which he is,
mm,
he's from Manchester, which makes sense. He's
mm,
defending his title.
mm.
Surely this is a no-brainer
Oh,
for a champion to defend his belt in his sort of hometown. I don't know what your thoughts about that is.
no, it makes sense. I mean, look, it can even happen in America, in Vegas.
True, true, true. The Mecca of
Because
boxing, yeah.
yeah, because he's got a big fan base in America. Dylan
And
White, everybody knows Dylan White in America, but then it will build his profile even bigger in America. I just
mm,
can't listen. I can't wait. Listen, like look, I'm a boxing fan, but I'm gonna have to back the South London on this one, man. Like anyone can get it, bro. Listen,
jeez,
listen,
yep, yep.
listen. From when you've been waiting for time, from what year? 2017? Was it 17 or 18 when
Yeah,
you're
man,
supposed
you've
to
been
fight
waiting
Wilder?
over 1,000 days.
Come on, man. And we talk about being hungry. Yeah, he's
He's
hungry.
hungry. He wants it, man. He wants
For
it. He
for
wants
those
it.
who understand Lingala, Azana Njala. I'm telling you, bro.
He's
Telling you, guys. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, man. Like,
hungry for it, man. He's
listen.
hungry. He's
Look,
hungry.
I can't predict what's gonna go on, but I'm telling you now, yeah. Like, listen, there's gonna be smoke in that fight. I mean, look,
Mm.
even the press conference, them two, whew, you need security, bro. You
Ooh,
need
there's gonna,
security.
I don't know if you remember, but I think it was from David Hayes' fight with
And Derek Chisora.
and they had that cage.
Yeah. Listen,
It's gonna need a similar
listen.
situation, man. It's gonna be fireworks.
Listen, them
There's gonna
two
be a
are
lot of
going to
trash
be trash
talking.
talking, bro. I'm telling
Oh,
you, like, listen, this, I believe this is going to be one of the biggest heavyweight boxing matches in Britain. I'm telling you, bro. Like
mm.
WBC champion Fury vs Dillian White, bro. Just listen. Oh my goodness,
It's
listen.
massive. It's massive. All you
This
have to
this is pay
basically
per view,
say
bro.
is pay-per-view, and all you have to say, if I'm Eddie Hearn or promoter or whatever, you got the Gypsy King versus the Body Snatcher, the lineal heavyweight championship and the WBC World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Like my guy's been waiting for over 1,000 days. Like, come on,
There you
over a
go.
thousand days.
There you go, bro.
It,
There you
it's like
go.
it's like my man's hungry, and you're leaving him to starve for over 1,000 days. So as
Listen,
soon as he gets some food, yo, he's
listen.
gonna chop it up.
It's going to be a tough fight for both opponents. Like that's just me being honest. It's going to be a tough fight for both opponents. I know a lot of people they overlook. They always judge by people's last performance or people's boxing record, bruv. That don't mean nothing. That doesn't
Mm,
mean nothing, bruv. Listen, it's going to be electrifying, bro.
yeah,
Listen, I'm gonna even try to attend. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Front
yeah,
row seat.
definitely.
Front row seat,
You
bro.
gotta make that happen.
Listen,
You see,
listen, listen,
we're boxing fans. We love to go to boxing
bro,
events. We have to go to
bro.
that one if we get an opportunity, of course,
I'll
man.
be there.
That's
I'll be screaming, bro. Listen, yeah, man.
yeah, no, it'd be a crazy one for sure, man. But
Mm,
you know what? I really hope that obviously we can see this fight in 2022. But
mm,
not only do I want to see the fight, but I want the sort of negotiations to be smooth in terms
of
of
course, yeah.
Dylan getting exactly what he deserves.
Mm,
Do you know what I
mm,
mean? Because yes, he's been waiting for over 1,000 days.
mm,
Obviously, he wants that title shot. He wants that
mm,
fight, and he's entitled to that fight. But look, you obviously mentioned 20%, like, and the other guy getting 80. Come on, like Dylan White, the body snatcher. He sells tickets. He puts bums on seats, whatever they
mm,
say.
mm,
He does the job at the end of
mm,
the day,
mm,
man. So in terms of bringing in revenue, we know he can do it. This either could be through the zone, this either could be through whatever, but we know this guy can do it. For me, I just want him to get a fair shake, get his title shot, and look, it's going to be a tremendous fight. And we're praising up White. Also, I have to big up Tyson Fury as well.
mm.
We obviously came across his video on Boxing Social yesterday in regards to him saying to Wilder, "You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
still be
yeah.
champion." Look, big up.
Yeah,
This is the
I
sort of
respect
stuff
that. Yeah,
that
man.
I
Yeah,
love
man.
to see, man. Obviously, there's trash talking. during the fights, that's all business. But once they've fought in the ring, once they've hugged it out, there's all respect between both fighters, man. So hopefully Wilder gets that message from Fury, and he comes back stronger. Because look, Fury's right; he can become a two-time champion. It's possible. So yeah, man, pick up both fighters. Hopefully that happens, and shout out everyone that's obviously tuning in, of course, man. But look, now it's time for that time right now. Like the build up for this has been. It's been brewing for a while, of course, man. We saw a tremendous fight, and he's obviously the son of a legend. He's the son of the original destroyer. But this guy, all my days, he obviously produced a tremendous performance yesterday. And for me, he doesn't need his dad's shadow. He's his own man. He's creating his own legacy, and that's Conor the Destroyer Ben. He obviously done a tremendous job on Algeria yesterday. I just want to run this back with you, Kazman. What is your initial thoughts, firstly, about his performance in that fight?
Bruv, he's hungry. He's hungry. Listen, he's ready. I've said this from time to time. Conor Ben is ready. He's ready. Bruv, look. Every opponent, he's either knocked out or beating my points. Listen, he's ready. Look at yesterday. Look what he done to my man yesterday. Yep. Round 4. Yeah. Bro, round 4. Errol Spence stopped him. Was it round 5 or round 7?
Yeah, he stopped him a few times, Errol Spence, during that fight, but it wasn't as conclusive as Ben's knockout yesterday. Ben's knockout yesterday was just, it's weird, yeah, but I saw it just coming, and I was worried for Algeria at one point, man.
Every round, Conor Ben was breaking him down. Yeah, it was breaking him down. I mean, look, even in round 2, that was a knockdown. Do you know what I mean? Because when he gave him, I think it was a left hook or whatnot, and then he lost his balance. Do you know what I mean?
Sort of hit him in the side of the neck area, but it's sort of in your chin. This sort of area hit him in it, but for me, it does count as a knockdown because. You just know, the amount of power that he hit him with that shot. For my man to roll like that, I knew that, boy, it's going to be a crazy night. Even though it wasn't classed as a knockdown, man, but those are the signs. That the way Chris Algieri rolled, I was thinking, rah.
Listen,
man's got power,
Conor Ben is a serious welterweight opponent. Like, he's serious. I'm telling you now, he's gonna give a lot of people trouble. He's gonna give a lot of people trouble. I mean, look, he's saying next he wants to fight the winner of Khan or Brook or even AB. Me personally, he doesn't need to fight Khan, but he's got nothing to prove, bro. He's ready. In my eyes, he's ready. Literally, 2022, he needs a title shot.
No, big up, man. And look, this is sort of, it leads up to the next point here, and it's obviously the topic. So, look, we're in 2022 right now. Let's say you're Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
No, let's forward into time.
Okay, cool.
We're 2022 right now. You're sitting down with Ben's team, and Eddie Hearn's there, of course, and you're the guy that could basically, persuade the team to make the next move. So his road to a welterweight title, how does that happen for you? And what is the next fight you would put Conor Ben in if you was an advisor in this situation?
Okay. Me being his advisor, the next fight, I'll probably say AB, Adrian Broner, in America. So just to build up his profile there in America. I mean, even him fighting AB fighting Conor Ben, it will do numbers. It will be serious. I mean, look, Eddie Hearn said it yesterday. Conor Ben, he had about 7,000 people come out in Liverpool. Just imagine now in America.
Yeah, that's mad. I'm just thinking, because Americans, of course, man, they love their boxing, and AB is obviously gonna create some noise in terms of the promotions, in terms of doing his part to hype the fight, and he's gonna bring a crowd. Obviously, the crowd's obviously gonna include you never know. You might see Mayweather there. You might see some big names there
Mm,
to witness this great fight. And you're right. I think it would do massive numbers. And if that happens in America, that would be great. I think it would be tremendous for Conor Ben's profile in the States. It can
mm,
actually give him the platform to, create some noise in the
mm,
States. So potentially, let's say he, beats AB in
mm,
impressive fashion, which he's been doing
mm,
for the past
mm.
few fights. Then someone like Ugas, potentially who's there, he can challenge Ugas for the title next. In my opinion, I
Or
think.
even Errol Spence. Wow, listen, like, no, honestly, like, because
You know what I mean?
we the person who holds a champion, who holds a belt, yeah, okay, they're champions. You got Errol Spence,
Yeah,
who's got an O.
yeah,
You've
yeah,
got Crawford, who's got an O. Now they're
yeah.
like the top dogs. Yeah, I
They're the
believe you guys
premiums right
lost. Yeah,
now.
they're the
Yeah,
premiums at the moment. But
mm,
Conor Ben can do an upset.
of course.
Listen, anything is possible. I say this time to time. Anything is possible.
Mm,
Anything's possible.
mm.
Like I said, AB Conor Ben next, right? After that, challenge you gas.
Hey, that would be so juicy, if that
I'm telling
happens
you.
in like the States as well. And you can
Look,
imagine like he can do like a US tour in the States. So you can
of
have
course.
AB first, and then
Yeah,
after AB, he's got that title shot
yeah.
against the UGAS, and then potentially, do you think he could probably do 3 fights in that 1 year, maybe, or was that bit pushing it a little bit?
Oh, wow, you're pushing a bit too much there,
I
man.
know, what, I'm excited. The reason why I'm excited is because I enjoy watching Conor Ben fight, man. Like I was like his dad yesterday, man. You saw how excited he was. Like as soon as
Yeah,
he got the knockdown, he ran to the ring, like
yeah,
bro. Like I
yeah.
love that energy, man. Father son energy there, and it felt like I was watching like a
Do you know
tremendous
what?
fight there, man.
If anything, if Conor can't get a world title, I would say after AB, then just fight David Avanesian.
Yes,
Just make it happen. Just, do you know what I mean? Just make it happen.
it's been brewing for a long
Yeah,
time. Them
yeah.
two,
Just make
man.
it happen.
It has
That will
been
probably
brewing.
do numbers at O2 Arena.
Yeah, that is a O2 Arena fight, definitely a scrappers for sure. And to be honest, it does make sense, man. Obviously, Tony Bellew yesterday, big up Tony Bellew, man, on the zone punditry, of course, and obviously Ebony Bridges, she obviously done her thing as well, in the punditry as well. They look, Tony Bellew mentioned that David Avanesian would make the right opponent for Conor Ben. It, in theory, it makes sense because obviously he's the European champion,
Mm-mm.
and he's also, I believe, he's got a fight with someone for that mandatory position for one of the welterweight world titles, if
Yes,
I'm correct
yes,
by saying,
yes,
isn't
yes,
it?
yes.
So essentially, if he's gonna fight him, then that would be for that mandatory number one spot. And he essentially, if he beats him, he jumps the
Yeah,
queue.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
he's entitled for the title shot. And boy, that's massive. I
Of
believe it's
course.
for the IBF, right? IBF.
I believe so. Yes, 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 yes. It
So
is.
that's
Yes,
Errol Spencer's belt, isn't it?
yes, yes, yes.
Ooh, that would be mad.
Yeah, of course.
That would be a mad, 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 mad fight, man.
But
And
I don't know. I think financially, Conor Ben fighting David Avanesian just doesn't make any sense to him. But I do get it. Like,
yeah,
obviously going through the route where you win a European belt and then that's it. You're literally next in line. But then again, he's I believe, is it top 5 in the rankings for world title.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So either
He's
way,
he's
yeah,
in basically
yeah,
he's listed in all the sort of
yeah.
rankings, WBA, IBF, and the rest of them. He's pretty much in the top 10 for most of them. So he holds a lot of weight in terms of how he is, his profile, his branding. He holds a lot
Mm,
of weight. So I could understand why he feels that the David Avanesian fight doesn't make sense from a business financial level. It doesn't make any sense. Do you know
he's
what I
ready.
mean?
Listen, Eddie's done
But
a good job building him up slowly, slowly. But you know what? Now Conor Ben, he's ready.
he's ready. He's ready. Look, man. Obviously, big up Conor Ben, and obviously big up as well Nigel Ben, who was also there as well. It was great to just see. the family connection there, and you can just generally see that there was good energy in the arena. Look, big up Eddie Hearn as well. Like obviously everyone normally I know it's like bants and stuff like that. He normally gets booed. He normally gets added on stupid stuff, man. But the way he's managed Conor Benn's career has been tremendous. He's picked the right fights for him, and it's not been, holding him back, but he's been doing it in steps, man. And if he could secure the AB fight before a world title fight, then for me, Eddie Hearn's done the perfect job for Conor Benn, of course, man. But it's not only just on Eddie Hearn. Conor Benn obviously has been delivering the goods, man. But big up, man. Big up, big up, big up. So, cuz obviously it's coming up to the ending. We obviously would love to spend hours doing this podcast, man, but unfortunately time's up. But cuz like how you gonna end this? Like I need before I do this, man, I need a proper sports Mr. Sports Entertainment, send off. Like obviously our crowds need to know what you're about, man. So boom, I need that energy right now, cuz.
Listen, peeps. Peeps. This is Touch Glove Boxing. Touch Glove Boxing. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Okay.
Okay, big up, big up.